Righto, so we just left Hamo after a quick overnighter. Refueled, rewatered, restocked. A few beers at the tab last night. Jilly's just sorting out the fenders and ropes like a good decky. But yeah, we really like Hamo. It's yeah, it's just a nice atmosphere, you know, like for us. So to be able to stay on your boat and that, and just, you know, use the facilities and whatnot, and the fact that you're in a little marina on an island is heaps cool. So I think we're just going to poke around to Whitehaven today, and just do a bit of touristy Whitsundays stuff that we haven't ever really done when we have heave ho here. So we'll head around that side and that, and do the whole hill inlet and all that sort of business. So we'll show you a bit of that stuff and play it by ear. We'll see where this decky's at. We're just going through Solway Passage. Look at these current things here, like big whirlpools. 50 metres of water, and it's just, yeah. Poor old Snooksy's bath though yesterday didn't last long. I'll have to get Jilly out there scrubbing the decks.
Nah.
So yeah, we're just around Whitehaven, coming in from Hamo this morning. Park up here for at least tonight anyway. We'll just play it by ear really. Might just stay and do the walk in the morning or something, and then go up to Tongue Bay or something. Dunno. I'm checking out Hill Inlet and whatnot, so.
Daily dose of vitamin D.
Jill's having her daily dose of vitamin D, I'll tell you. Sand's magic, like they say. Very fine, white. Talk about fine and white. Well, not so white anymore.
Whitehaven lookout.
Yep, these are the 3 walks from Whitehaven Beach.
We're gonna out of my joggies, so hopefully I don't regret the decision to wear thongs.
We're on holiday still. Righto, Whitehaven lookout, let's do it. You guys know how I feel about walks and hikes, so let's see how we go. Here I was picturing like a bush track.
Pay for the tourist button.
Stairs the whole way.
Look Dave, look out.
Thank God. Almost broke me, guys.
Oh God, there's 700 metres.
So you can just make out, so Hamo's over there where that cliff looking turnout is. Pentecost here where we come past the other day, and then that's the top end of shore, which we come around, headed towards Hamo, and then come this way yesterday. A few boats en route. As always, a heap in Whitehaven here. Maybe sharp eye can pick Snooksy out there and there. So now we're cruising just a little offshoot of that track. Supposedly a headland lookout. Maybe that's it.
Headland track.
Headland track anyway. So yeah, it's a really nice view up there. Easy walk for most. Except if it wasn't glutton for enough punishment. We decided to take a turn and go up Solway Passage lookout as well while we're doing it. They did rope me in with 200 metres, however, I feel like I've done 400 uphill. So that's down the pocket, Whitehaven. All the tourist boats will be just here. See the big Explore sailing cap. Babe, big snake in the tree here. Oh, it's not big. Yeah, it's not big, but it's a snake. See if you guys can see it there. Just a tree snake. You see him hanging down just below those dead ones. See the little dead ones? You see him hanging down there?
Oh. Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, there's his little head there. Big eyes. That was pretty cool. Bit of wildlife en route. Anyway, we're on our way down now, so I'm backtrack back to Whitehaven. 600 metres though. I think Jill's let me up the garden path today. Jilly's been picking some wattle because they're in flower and she reckons that you can smell it. I can't smell it, but she's been putting it on the boat. Every time she says it, I say, what'll I think of next? I think she's getting the shit to say. What you got there, Jilly?
Fresh water.
Wattle. What'll I think of next?
Yeah. Mixed jokes never get old. We're just going to go and check out a few other bays around Whitsunday Island today. Probably end up near Tongue Bay. So it's just the more northeastern side, I guess, of Whitsunday Island. Yeah, we're just getting surrounded by bigger and bigger boats, so it's time to go.
Yeah, plus we're just going to have a little check out of, we're just going to have a little check out too of some, we'll just have a look at bottom. I didn't realise a couple of things, you know, like I didn't realise how good of an anchorage Whitehaven was in a southerly, southeaster. Stupid, but anyway. And then, yeah, there's like, I said to Jill, we're going to go and check it out now because a couple of the bigger motor yachts that are here with the big tenders and whatnot, such flash setups, you know, that they'd taken their tenders out this morning. I was watching them there, so I had a look on the map. It's like 100 metres of water. So, I mean, coming through that Solway Passage, it was 70, so yeah, but it's just crazy to think that, you know, the fact that we got to travel so far in Yeppoon to hit 100 metres, and here it is in between islands. So, we'll just have a little sound around as well as going checking out some. We're not going to anchor there, I don't think, but we'll at least check some bays out. Why not? Rather than just sit here, you know, and at the same time give the motors a run and heat the water, and we'll go and find somewhere to park up as well later on. But hopefully we might run over a bit of bottom or something to try at least a bit of a fish today. Something to entertain you guys anyway.
It's been a few days since we wet lines, so
yeah.
Mick did well yesterday just to chill out on the beach with me.
Anyway, I better go get this anchor up and we'll go and do it. Skip up.
Let's go.
How crazy is this? We're dead set in the middle of, we're in the middle of Hazelwood Island and Whitehaven, and we're at 130 metres deep. We're like a cave from where we were anchored. Nuts. That's a channel, man. Been people drifting up and down here all day, all morning. There's just a little tender just over to the side of us there. Imagine being in your tender. You're fishing in 135 metres of water. Crazy, man. If one thing has taught us though, fishing for those pearlies off of Yeppoon in 100 metres, it's a long way, man, to drop down and bring up. So I'm certainly not going to be doing anything too exciting unless I see something worthwhile. I just watched that other tender come in, their big Grady White. There's two of them with the big 85-foot mothership. But they just come in and, I don't know, I didn't see anything too exciting getting unloaded, so. Oh no, we got something. Man, I chucked the lure in for 5 seconds.
Told me not to worry about it.
I've got zero idea what this could be. Very shallow. I actually thought it was, oh, this is silver. Tuna, I think. Oh no. Mackie foul look, I think. Nice doggy though.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a big.
It's a nice doggy. Oh, he just flicked loose.
Yeah.
He's alright, little doggy. Even better if we needed him. Yeah, right.
So way.
So we're up in Hill Inlet. Lots of punters here probably spinning out seeing old Snooksy come past. I think when in doubt, just hit it with paste.
Oh god.
4 metres in.
You cared less about that than you did crossing the bar.
So Hill Inlet, that's done. We did stay in there. There was a lot of water and can't really, we don't need to beach the boat. And I think you might have wanted a stern anchor. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just cool to go in there and come back out. That was pretty cool, get some drone footage and stuff. And
It's done now, off the list.
yeah, I think Gilly's pretty happy that we're not staying in there, but yeah, that's all good. I was keen to do it and I'm glad I did because I almost talked myself out of it. So, yeah, whatever, right?
It's a nice spot. You can see why so many people like to go and see it. But
Beautiful colours and sand and that. It's quite easy to pick your way in as well. You know, even without the drone, like the visit's really good. Obviously on a sunny day, but you can see the channel and everything like that. I think the lowest we got down to was 1.5 metres under the boat. So yeah, that was all good. We'll head around to Tongue Bay now and
time for smoko.
yeah, see if we can't find an anchorage. I'd say there's going to be a few boats here, but that's okay. And then we'll yeah, have a bit of a feed, I think. Pretty hungry.
So we ended up anchoring up. Well, we didn't. We jumped on a mooring in Tongue Bay, and we're just doing another walk to the lookout.
Yeah, we'll head up to the lookout and then head down the beach.
And try not to step on any goannas.
And then we'll just say g'day to our little mate here. Whew. Oh, that's beautiful.
Heaps of water. It's a lot to take in. I feel like anytime I see a picture of this, I know that it's here. You know, like it's a very significant landmark, I guess. Landmark.
Yeah.
I feel like this is where our land abounds in nature's gift.
Oh wow, Jilly deep.
I think that sums up nature's gift.
She would have been a nice little sightseeing Snooksy cruising past here.
You're welcome, tourists. Yeah, it's a nice little walk. It's pretty much shaded the whole way over, which is nice.
Have a look at that, guys, for near 40. Holy.
Oh, I like how you said near 40.
She's a lucky woman, let me tell you. There's a couple of little beaches right up on the far inside of Tongue Bay. So you can see where the boats are all moored there. But yeah, it's quite shallow. I only get to spend a little bit of time here because it's going to go out a fair way.
This is like the Percy's beach, look.
Oh yeah.
All the little circles. You gotta check this out, babe. Good friends of ours that live in town saw Luke and Amanda and their little girl, Lissa. I told Lissa I'd collect her any mermaid dollars if I found them. And look. That's a big one, Lissy. Hey, I'll hang on to it and bring it home for you in Townsville. Hey, how good's that? Nice big one.
What you doing there, Jilly?
We're having nachos for tea tonight, so I just wanted to prep it a little bit because, yeah, a bit of chopping in that involved. But we've got a little, without an oven, we're just going to make do. We've got this little like trivet thing for the Weber. It's actually a little Weber pan. It comes with a little handle, clicks in and out. So we'll just load her up in there and put her on the barbie to grill her up. Yeah, see how we go. Have them at home a little bit at a time.
And then I've got the barbie set up out here, the little Weber. And that'll sort our nachos out. How's the arvo on it? We were, it's really nice, each arvo's been quite dropped out in that, but like we were just saying before how, because of the hills, we lose the sun quite early, you know, but like if you're the other side of Hook, you'd have another hour of sunset. But yeah, quite a nice little spot here in Tongue Bay. Plenty of room, a few moorings, we're on a mooring tonight. And Julia's sorting out these nachos. Cannot wait. All right.
Healthy.
This is Julie's nachos. Oh, you serious? We're on holidays.
This is our little Weber trivet that we got when we got the Weber. So yeah, it's really handy. I use it inside and on the barbie, and that handle comes off. And she's loaded up tonight, loaded nachos. Ooh, baby.
Yeah. So we're just on Border Island at Cataran Bay. Come in for a little look. It's really beautiful here, this bay. This side of the reef, like probably, I don't know, maybe 50 metres that way. This side here is all sand, so, and like fairly shallow, I'd say no more than a metre, I suppose, but it just makes it real enticing, you know, to swim. Even this time of year, you know, we're getting towards mid-June now, and it's the water's beautiful. But yeah, cool little bay by the looks. Little beach even. There's a little walk over there that we'll do in a minute. No camping on here apparently, unfortunately, and it is all green zone. A lot of dive boats have just come in bringing daily, just day trippers, punters cruising around with their pool noodles. Yeah, it's awesome. You love me?
What is it? That's a perfect little bit. Perfect little bit, babe.
Yeah.
More decorations for the boat.
Excellent.
the only pieces I got today.
Hey, Jelly! Well, another Arvo down. The Sorkland, it wasn't really, like, it was just really, really poor viz, which was unfortunate.
I mean, lots to see otherwise.
Yeah, lots of little fish and little corals and colourful stuff, but yeah, very poor viz. Like, yeah, viz is probably down to about 2 to 3 metres, which was, yeah, it's just not ideal. But everyone's cleared out. But pretty much got the bay to ourselves. I don't know whether the tourist boat over there is going to stay or not, but either way, another shit hot sunset with a shit hot decky. Jills has just been enjoying the last bit of the sun, reading a little book.
Yeah.
Little Esky goes well as a seat. Jill's been using that quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it needs to be L-shaped though, so I can lay that way and this way without moving it, depending on where the sun is.
See what you can do there, Tommy. No, but that's working really well. We're actually using it a fair bit, and in there I had the dive gear usually is stashed upstairs, but since we've been using it and we're not getting 1,000 fish, then that becomes another dry storage, which is good. So it's got the dive gear in and just the stuff for pulling the tender up and whatnot. Just holds that every day. But yeah, can't get enough of these. Not a bad little spot really, considering the wind. You know, like obviously, but not even for roll, we haven't noticed anything. So
it's like a mini score film.
it is, yeah. I was a little bit sceptical when we first come in, but I'm pretty happy with it. There's not one part of this living on board I couldn't do every single day. How about you, Jelly?
Just got to learn to fund it. Another bay, another island. So we're at Crayfish Bay on Hook Island this morning. We scored one of the 2 moorings, just public moorings in this little bay. It's nice and quiet. There's a little bit of a roll out there, but we're only here for a little visit. We're not going to stay the whole day or overnight. Yeah, and just, so this would be sort of like northern tip of Hook, looking out towards the reef, and at the bottom of the bay there's a little creek that goes up, and we might go check it out in the tender once we get a bit of water. Yeah, heaps of reef to look at, and it's not green, so just saying. You can camp here too, so we're going to go check it out. The young fella at the fuel arm at Hamo gave us a tip on this one to go check it out. This little beach is like fringed with a little reef, and it's quite rocky right on the water's edge, but yeah, we got the tender in okay.
It'd be, like, just initial looks, it'd be great to camp here. This is what I like. I'm far from a camper. I mean, used to, lots back in the day, we all did. But, you know, these days, chasing a little bit more luxury. But, you know, I get up to places like this. You know, you can just picture putting your little swag. You got a bit of a natural canopy here, nice table, shady, so it's cool. And what an outlook! What an outlook through the trees. So for those guys that message and ask about check out camping spots and that, if you haven't been here, my initial reaction is shit, yeah. Huh. Tell me it works. Good on them. Someone's even put a can crusher in there. Well done. Another nice, well shaded camp spot. Fantastic. Really cool. Bit of a path here. See where it leads. Up to the toilets. There's a couple of long drops. Couple of toilets even. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, great spot.
Second mooring of the day.
Little tender mooring, you see snooks over there at the beach, so yeah, right the way along here there's a big coral shelf. Big coral shelf all the way runs along there, they're outside here, and then you can see it all just here. So yeah, we'll just get ready now and see what the current's like and that, and then decide whether or not we're going to leave the tender here or whether I'll just tow it along again.
Don't tow it along, babe.
Anyway, it looks a lot clearer too, so than out there yesterday at Border Island, so we'll see how we go. Righto, see you in there. Jilly. For you.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, just nice floating around with the fish. Yeah, it was really, I was really impressed with the amount of nice coral and structure and that on the northern end of the bay. This end had a little bit more sediment and that, and the water's a little bit harder to see. But yeah, it was nice big crevices and the edges and that. Wouldn't be overly deep, but when you look over and you can't see the bottom, it's nice. You know, made me wish I had a tank. Yeah, spied a little turtle poking his head out from underneath a ledge and chasing for a bit.
Righto, so that's Crayfish Bay. Yeah, I really like it. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. It's a, you know, great for camping. Obviously, a little bit rolly. You know, it's still a bit rough outside, so still a little bit of southeasters coming in. I mean, you can put up with it, you know, in a cat.
Only 2 moorings, so it's only small.
Yeah, and I think that's what this line here, I reckon we're waiting for us to leave. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, that was good. I was glad we did that. So we'll punch around the corner now and we'll see if we can't score a mooring around there. This is going to be a bit more interesting. But anyway, that was really good. I'm glad we did it. Nice diving, good, you know, a good little safe spot. Kids, anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really good. All right, on to the next, around the corner. Morning guys, so we left Luncheon Bay this morning. We're heading for, we just had a few plans. So the wind's dropping a bit, it's still a little bit there to it. It's not crazy though at all, but we just we got some plans that we have to stick to here. But as with every morning, we've been leaving the our anchorage, going just doing a big wide circle and just looking for some bottom. So we run over this. You can see I've got the measurements down to metre increments. So don't pay no attention to that, that's just dropping off. Like if we shrunk that, you'll see. So we've got that down to metre increments, and I get to see then a good bit of the bottom. So we mark that. So that's 5 metres off the bottom. There's some good arches there. So this is a perfect example. So we've just done a few circles. We're coming back up that mark. Now this will be that same mark, but now we're going super slow. And look at that. That's a really nice show. Now we'll just, while I'm setting up the rods then, we'll see which way the boat drifts. Obviously there's a bit of breeze, so we'll have a pretty quick drift, I dare say. But yeah, and then we can set the boat up there and go over it and have a drift. Righto, let's do it. Like, we pretty much nailed the drift. What a show. I put the slow pitch down and it got nailed, or I think it did. Either way, it's gone, bit off. Jill's got a squid head on. It hasn't been touched, I can't believe it. Yeah, what can I say? We dragged that through. We didn't exactly hit that mark, but every time we went up one of these ones here, we had just great shows, super big actual structure to it. Stuff hanging over the top, some good arches. I lost one slow pitch. Didn't get hit on another one, dropped a vibe, nothing, and Jill had a squid head down the whole time. Not even an inquiry. Crazy. Anyway, you win some, you lose some. Well, it's me flying solo this morning. We we come over from luncheon over to Hayman and to Blue Pearl Bay, and yeah, just for a look really, but also Jill's actually got a job interview this morning, so yeah, she's doing her job interview from the boat, so yeah, that's that's cool and a bit daunting for Jill because she does take this stuff pretty seriously, so as you should, but yeah, so she's kicked me off the boat for an hour, but yeah, luckily for Starlink and whatnot, she gets good because it's Teams, you know, video call, so yeah, she's got to turn her game face back on and apply for a job. Anyway, I don't know really what we're doing, I'm just not allowed near the boat. Anyway, right, we'll go and keep checking out these different bays, and we'll look. It's not super clear by the looks of above here, so this doesn't really tempt me enough. We'll go and see what we can find. Righto, here we are. What makes this little section, this little anchorage famous, Blue Pearl Bay. All the photos you see in any Whitsundays catalogue, you'll see this exact spot. I had in my head that it would be sand. A lot of it is the coral pushed up here. But yeah, once again, like, just unreal outlooks. Fantastic. And like, what a day. Really good.
We're at Blue Pearl Bay on Hayman Island, looking pretty much north, eh?
Yeah, northwest, yep.
Northwest. We saw whales jumping today. We went to chase them down, but
yeah, we've just been hanging out here for the day. Yeah, Jill had her job interview, so we're
been unwinding since.
Yeah, and I've just been making a nuisance of myself really around the anchorage, so we've just been chilling out in the front of the boat there, talking shit, and just thought we'd come in here and have a little scout. This is a very, like much of the beaches here, really, it's not a beach. It's all old coral, quite hard underfoot, so we've got the coral shoes on. And but yeah, we just come in just to get off the beach and off the boat and have a little bit of a scout around. Let's check out as much stuff as we can check out, really. That was sort of the point of this week. While the wind has been up, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're getting a bit of a window soon to get out to the reef, so that'll be good. But otherwise, just ticking off those boxes of the Whitsunday stuff that we didn't get to do while we were in Heave-Ho. So it's been good. We've almost done them all, I think.
So, it felt like with Heave-Ho, we were sort of like, all right, we're loaded, we've got to get to the next stop, you know, and do it all again. Whereas now we're like, yeah, we can just stop and enjoy, and we've got a couple of weeks that we can spend on the boat before we have to do that again.
Yeah, it's been really good to be able to do that, so that's cool. Roast pork tonight. Ooh, 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 baby.
Well, we'll see how she goes. First, our first attempt at roast on the boat.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Should be good. 40-year-old, the end of the year. Heaps, eh? I think 40's time for a trade-in. What do you reckon?
No.
Might up trade.
I know you'd be ready to trade me in.
That's what I'm saying. Hey? Sure, I could find some young floozy that wants to jump on board.
Don't say that. Line it up. Probably
Ooh,
already
ooh, baby. All right. Roast pork. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How'd you go?
Looks better than what we do at home.
Hmm.
Yeah, not too bad. This is our first run, so just the times and stuff like that, we're just testing out.
See how we go. Righto, we'll taste test them. See you.